Hello and welcome to the video. Today we're continuing with Doki Doki. So far I've had a lot of fun with the interactions and I'm looking forward to what's still to come. Now let's get into the game. Oh, it's already Sunday. Been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, while we've been texting occasionally, she was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I already learned more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sarai since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sarai said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sarai's feelings aside when she might need me? Yeah, you should think about your best friend there. I decide to visit Sarai before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sarai's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Whoa, you're just walking in, okay. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sarai isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I should assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sarai. Hi, Tox. I sit down in her room. Sarai forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sarai's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehehe. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know about that? Sorry, I had already left by the time we decided for the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Are you gonna be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sarai stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sarai smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Tox. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. Why should you get punished for expressing your feelings? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sorry. I grab Sarai by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about you. Sarai gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Tox. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sarai? The fact that she has feelings for you, dumbass. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Tox? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Oh, Why do you think I'm late to school every day? But most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I'm fully know how worthless I am? Oh shit. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Suri kept this from me this entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Suri? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I'm being betrayed as your close friend. I don't even make this about yourself, you dick. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Okay, that's a bit better. Even there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Tox. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Don't say that, sir. People deserve to be cheered up. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. No, sir, you need to think about your own happiness. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Yeah, that's because you have... it's obvious you have feelings for the main character here. And you didn't express yourself earlier because the main character is a fucking dumbass. He needs to stop being such a dumbass. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sarah. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No talks. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could help is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. You're not a horrible person. Tears streaked down Soro's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. You don't, sir. Stop being so down on yourself. No. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Suri's shoulder. This time I pull it into an tight embrace. You go. That's the exact thing to do in this moment. Tox. Sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Tox. Suri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around it, Suri's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Tox. Sorry, Barry manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. This is what needs to happen. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently sorry, finally puts the arm around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Tox. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling in pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sorry lets me go. As she does, I let her go too. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it with all of you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sorry, wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at the house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sherry shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know. It would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sarai and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sarai is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. What's that? Yuri? Oh god, she's here already. Oh no. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. You did manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I get everything right. I'm sure we'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. That wasn't clean before your visit today. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have been glad to help you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Yeah, it would have been. Wait, don't look in there. I start Yuri's wrist as she's in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I wonder what you got in the drawer. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fun. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few other things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Yeah, what atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. Well, yeah, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take your guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for the cupcakes, I guess, yeah, those cupcakes are gonna be bitchin'. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I would like about you, actually. It's something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some of the things on relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. So almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout out through a small hole on the top. Wow, these smell wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think this will be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable. Oh, you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami, we're not. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. Okay. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh my god. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbons to hang them from the doorway of a classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Ooh, that sounds fancy. And creative. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. Yeah, it is. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or she's more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Yeah, dumbass. Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels for sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Talks. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I'll carefully draw a different character on each paper, do my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Exactly. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promised. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. Oh, okay, you... Sweet. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Hey, people have their own hobbies. If you like knives, and that's your thing. What was I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I don't think you're weird for this. Ha ha ha. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's it's interesting thing to be interested, I guess. But I guess it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri likes his expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I've filled the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Tox, you fucking dumbass. Why did you do that? Because he's a dumbass. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. No, Yuri. The main character is just a stupid fuck. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh shit! What are you doing, Yuri? No, this is too much. I feel my tongue. Where my finger? Oh no! Started, I instinctively pulled my arm back. Yeah, that would be the right response because it's just out of nowhere. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri rolls ahead, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think you're overreacting. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in turn. Oh my god! Tox, did you really just do that? Yeah, he did. Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew it would be a bad idea. Yeah. You don't match one weirdness with another weirdness just to try to balance it out. It's not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil. The air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Toxie. Yeah. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Yeah, she started it. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look at that, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, Yuri. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablet. tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cup rather than the full-size glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into the room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unroll her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. It's too hot in here. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hungry dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look really nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it up on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. That sounds neat, actually. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Okay. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as the color guide when we paint. This kinda reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with long watercolors feels a lot like art class projects as we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just don't like when I can spend time with another person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing their experience with someone can make you happy. Yes, sharing things with other people does make people happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into Sorry. Yuri looks back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. The droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on me. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get you a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel and then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect that. Sorry. I just didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh, here we go. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. I bet it does feel nice. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she was reading her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, developed by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of jasmine oil giving me the dizzy feeling? This is the perfect time to kiss her, you dumbass! Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrists, send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah! Yuri sorry pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I don't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her brush again, and her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I wonder why she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I've finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the result. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. Yeah, that would be best. I can do the lettering in classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Yeah. No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I needed to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Ooh. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a bit downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. So let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we could do this again. Whether you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. And I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Tox. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Ooh, where are we going with this? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Oh, there's ways you can respond to that. But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sorry. Huh? Ah. Hi, Tox. Sorry. Oh no, we've been interrupted. Just now we went. It's okay, Tox. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sorry, beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sorry waves goodbye after her. Sorry. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. I wonder why I was being mean to you. So I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you are having with Yuri. How close you got to her makes me really happy. Were you spying at us through the window? That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sarui's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Tox? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Tox. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Yeah, what was she right about? Sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden on your mind. Isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel pain anymore. But Sari looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder and reassure her. I'm scared, Tox. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sari? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sari. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Tox. I like you so much, but I don't want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sari. I don't want you to hurt anymore. So I have my hand down Sari's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I'll always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sari nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know you need what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh shit. I know, options. You will always be my dearest friend. Well, clearly Sari wants to wants the first option. But I think there's already too much going on between the main character and Yuri at the moment. So we're gonna have to disappoint. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happy you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. Oh my god. But please trust me, but I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you get things back to the way they were. I see. Sari forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Should I write a poem about this? Sorry. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this the whole time. That there was no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. So I could just get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone talks. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. So Sari's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Yeah, clutching her head with both hands, she screams out as loud as she can. So shocked, but I don't know how to react. Sari looks over his shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sari, I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sari through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sari's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sherry will always be my dearest friends. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on my face every day. And that's where we will end for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.